Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on September 4, 2020. Apple lost $180 billion in value in one day. Capitalization of Apple Inc. fell 8% on Thursday, representing a loss of nearly $180 billion. This is the record daily decline in value for any company in the history of the American market. Nevertheless, Apple's capitalization is still well above $2 trillion. Without taking into account the current year, the previous anti-record was hit by Facebook, whose market value in June 2018 in one session decreased by $119 billion. Shares fell 90% due to negative financial forecast against the backdrop of the Cambridge Analytica scandal. In addition, a couple of days in March 2020, the daily fall in the capitalization of Apple and Microsoft Corporation exceeded $150 billion. Fed leadership is not afraid of high inflation. Two officials from the Federal Reserve System (FRS) on Thursday said they saw no problem in keeping interest rates near zero, even if inflation spiked. "I wouldn't be uncomfortable if inflation accelerated to 2.5% if we were trying to equalize very low inflation rates," said the chairman of the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago, Charles Evans. The head of the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta, Rafael Bostic, expressed a similar thought. "As long as we see the trajectory moving in a way that assumes we're not getting too far from our goal, I'm comfortable just letting the economy work and letting it grow," Bostic told the Wall Street Journal. Fed officials strongly agree that the central bank should not preemptively raise rates as employment falls, unless you see inflation, Bostic said. Intel launches new processors to counter Apple. Intel unveiled Tiger Lake, the 11th generation version of its flagship laptop chip, which it hopes will help it regain lost market share and counter future Apple Inc. machines with chips designed by Apple. The company said it is collaborating with laptop makers including Dell Technologies Inc. and Samsung Electronics Co. Limited, and that 50 computers from various manufacturers will be available for the holiday shopping season. Intel said the chips use new manufacturing technology and other enhancements. At the beginning of the recorded presentation, which aired on Wednesday, Intel focused on real-world performance. Demonstrating the graphics capabilities of the new chip, Intel claims better frame rates than competing chips from Nvidia Corp and AMD. In contrast, in June, Apple announced that it was ditching Intel chips and switching to Apple's own silicon chips and launching the first such machine this year. Below 50% chance for Brexit trade deal. According to The Times, senior officials in the office of British Prime Minister Boris Johnson see only a 30-40 chance of a Brexit trade deal with the European Union due to a deadlock over government aid rules. Britain withdrew from the European Union on January 31, but negotiations for a new trade deal are not far ahead by the time the status quo agreement ends in December. According to The Times, Britain's willingness to use government aid to develop its technology sector means Johnson's top ministers are reluctant to budge on government aid negotiations.